A fiery crash in Melbourne's northwest.
We believe that the driver smashed into the reception of the childcare centre. We were told that there was then a big explosion.
I arrived into Tarneit at about 4:30 in the morning. From 3-4 kilometres away you could see there was smoke in the air, there was fire in the air. I turned up and the building was fully ablaze. It was gone.
We were facing this devastation. We were facing financial ruin. We also thought that we had lost this community and this business that we had worked on and built on up for so long.
So what I remember about the insurance part of that morning was ringing Marilyn at maybe 6:30 in the morning, not expecting her to pick up the phone. By probably 9:30, Marilyn was outside with us, ready to go to say, okay, sit down and we'll start working through this process.
As soon as I looked at my mobile, I could see it was Ian's number, and I thought, your stomach just tightens up and you think, oh, what's happened? I can remember his anguish. It was terrible to hear him in so much pain and uncertainty about what his business would be like. I knew that we wanted to provide reassurance to Sam and Ian that their policy would respond and just give them that reassurance at the time. They really needed it.
Through a devastating incident, they ensured that we were calm, collected and supported and basically wrapped up in a blanket and cared for.
Guild is quite unique as an insurer. We've been in the childcare sector for over 40 years, so we have that bank of experience.
I didn't know what to do. Marilyn and Terry, who was our assurance assessor, took us through step by step to make sure that not only we were speaking to the right people, but we were speaking the right language to the right people. To have Guild able to hold our hands through that process was invaluable.
We have our claims teams in capital cities around Australia, and we can just roll things out very readily and easily.
Because Guild allowed us to basically continue the employment of all of our senior managers, all of our decision makers, everybody who knew all of the children. That allowed us to transfer our children, the rest of our staff, to some other services, whilst our senior management were there overseeing everything, making sure that the transition of the children into these new learning environments was smooth for the children as well as for the staff. And it just allowed us to keep that community together.
To have that support of their insurer, I think that gave them peace of mind to actually think we can see light and we can see improvement when the frame goes up, when the roof goes on and the builders have nearly finished and the Sparkies have done their bit. So all of those things every day just give them reassurance that we're going to make it. It's going to happen again and it's going to be bigger and better than what it was before.
It was really joyful the first day that we came into the service and we were operating, and it was so nice to see familiar faces, our family and our community. They were so happy and beaming to be back in our space, to be building our community and making a difference again, because we didn't know if it would happen.
A horrible beginning for Sam and Ian, but a really great news story now. They're in a great place. They see lots of opportunity and they're really still loving to be part of the communities that they develop. I feel really proud to have been part of that journey. We've really tried to look after our customer and I think we've succeeded.
It's very fair to say that had Guild not been Guild and done the Guild thing, we probably wouldn't have reopened, and we certainly wouldn't be the Child's Play group with the growth potential that we've got now had Guild not been a big part of our life during the worst part of our life.
This incident makes or breaks you, and Guild made us what we are today.